Hello, hello, Gabriel.
Hello, Martina.
This is a dark room where you are sitting. Is it a dark room?
I'm sitting by the window. It's a small window, and my camera is really good actually. Like even though it's very dark in the room, and like if I would be sitting with people, I would turn the light on, but the camera just still has so much gets so much light from the thing. It's a dark room, yeah.
Mhm. Where are you, Gabriel?
I'm in south of Germany with a friend who's in a house called Devalaya, which is going to be a bridge house in probably 2 months.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's the website bridge house, no, Devalaya minus bridge minus house.myswagly.com, or the other way around. I'm not sure. Bridge minus house minus devalaya.myswagly.com,
Mhm.
which is about like a house where people who gain some matrix and some distinctions and have a lot of awareness like create a next culture living together experience. That's the project. And I'm already here, and I haven't talked to the space holder, the VM shoes, the space holder, if this is gonna how this like we're in the planning phase of this thing.
Mm. So you are one of those guys who plan the project?
Yes, yeah, I'm one of those, and I hope
Oh.
I will also be participating. I didn't speak to like the next step is to get the setting right and get all the different things how we like there are many open questions about how this is going to work that needs to be answered, and then I'm going to apply
Mhm.
to to be here for a few months.
Mm. Okay. Did you hear about those big flood in middle of Germany where lots of houses and whole villages were destroyed by those rivers who were raising and about 200 people died? And did you hear about that?
I heard a little bit. I'm not really following the news. I've heard a little bit through some social media that
Hmm.
it has been intense. I haven't heard anything about
Hmm.
deaths or so.
Mm, yeah, because today I saw like a report on YouTube, and they were talking about the old bridges, and there were some. These are very old villages, and there are some bridges that are very old too. They are sometimes few hundred years old, and they survived two world wars and survived lots of trouble and time, a lot of time, um, and this flood destroyed those bridges. And there were some villages where people live and nobody can go, nobody can come there because the bridges are destroyed and the streets are destroyed. And when you said bridge house, I was thinking about those situation there, and why where does the name come from? Bridge. Where what does those bridge um, verbinden,
Connect.
connect? What does what why is the name bridge house?
It's the bridge out of the modern culture that we live in into something into the next culture that is not built yet. So it's a bridge between cultures.
So it's a bridge between something that has been built and something that has been not built.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's there is so little next culture out in the world that not many people have experienced it. And when I go to these labs and to my trainings, it's a different culture about responsibilities, a different culture about how people interact with each other than in a normal family or in a normal household or Partnerschaft, like in a normal relationship. And so that's why I say it's not really built yet, because there are so many things that are still unclear about what is next culture. What is it? What are the like points that make out next culture? I see how the nature is destroyed outside, as you just said. I see how the planet is getting destroyed by crazier and crazier floods that we just had a few years ago. I remember maybe even last year. But like I remember in northern Bavaria, where in like northeast of Bavaria, where they had these crazy floods a few years back. Now it's just a few years later, and it's coming again, and it's like we humans destroy the planet, and yeah, it's not really. I don't know how I got there.
What would you say? What would you say? Are you still on the bridge, or did you step on the bridge, or are you already past the bridge? Where are you?
I mean, it's a very good question. I've carried this around for a few days now, because I'm saying that I left the patriarchy somehow. I'm not in this construct anymore, as I see so many people out there just by having more awareness about it. And at the same time, I'm not sure if it's ever possible for me to leave patriarchy. So I would say I'm on the bridge, and I already have steps in next culture. I still have steps in the patriarchy. I don't know. I mean, I've grown into that. It's like I needed to, with my everything, to become a patriarch to survive. And it's not like just making a decision out of it, because whenever I interact with the world, I'm still interacting with the patriarchy. If I go to a supermarket and buy something, if I just drink water, I'm paying for someone providing a service to me to get some water, which is again based on a hierarchical structure, which is patriarchy. So can I ever get really out of patriarchy? And yeah, I hear people that I've heard an interview about Ethan Hughes, Hughs,
Yes.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's living in the US, and he's living without money. He's living without electricity, without fossil fuels. He doesn't have a car. He's like really, he's living a different kind of life. So I guess it's possible to live in the next culture, and it's a long way. It's a long way.
Okay, so we have the chance that when you will stay in this house for some weeks or months even, we have the chance to talk more about it and see how the project is going.
Yeah, I hope I will stay. I love this place already. I've just been here 4 or 5 days. It's amazing.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
I've been there 1 or 2 times. Yeah. Okay, Gabriel. That's it for today. Goodbye.
Yeah. Goodbye.